Are you struggling to get the Nuke contract in Warzone 2 and get those 5 wins? Well, a lot of people are, but look no further because today I'll be giving you guys 5 tips to help you win more matches so you can get those 5 wins in a row to help you get the Nuke contract. Before we get into the video, just a heads up, I stream almost every single day on Twitch, so if you guys want to check me out playing some games, you're always welcome to do so. I love playing with viewers and subscribers, so if you guys want to play some games with me or just check me out, you can click the link down in the description below. Welcome back to the channel for my returning subscribers and a warm welcome for the new ones as well. So if by somehow you did not know, you can actually get a nuke within Warzone 2 by completing your 5 wins in a row to get the Champion's Quest. Once you get the Champion's Quest, all you gotta do is complete the nuke challenge, detonate the nuke, and then you'll have the skin, the sticker, the charm, and all of that. The nuke contract might be one of the hardest things to do right now within Modern Warfare 2 in general. And a lot of people are struggling to get this, and I was one of those people too, especially because Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2 play a lot different than Warzone 1 and Modern Warfare 2019. There's definitely a lot of changes within the game. They pretty much reinvented the wheel, so it's a lot harder to adapt and get used to the new changes. But what I thought I would do today is help you guys get those 5 wins by giving you 5 of my tips and tricks to help you get those 5 wins in a row and get the nuke contract. So grab your Mountain Dew, grab your Doritos, and sit back because today I'll be showing you guys my 5 tips to help you get your 5 wins. So the first one, and probably one of the most important ones, which is kind of obvious as well, is you will need a really good team that knows what they are doing. Now don't get me wrong, if you're good enough, you can probably help carry some people who aren't that great to a win. But when you have 5 people who know how to play gunfights properly, are good with their guns, and just overall have great map knowledge and position knowledge and all of that, you will have a lot easier time than when you're playing with people who don't really know what they're doing and just either challenge everything with an ego or just clueless and just go with whatever happening. Having a team of players who are actually good and even might have had the nuke contract or gotten the nuke already is always a bonus to help you get those 5 wins. The second tip on this list is positioning, and this can come in many factors. The first one would be positioning at the start of the game. Now of course you can always go to some place that's super hot, get some easy kills and whatnot, but when you land at places that are a little less hot on the map, which still have good loot and not that many players, you have a better chance of getting all your stuff together, not dying off the rip, and even getting some strongholds so you can move on to the black sites. Which then leads into my third tip, strongholds and black sites. Now once you guys got your good teams together and you got your loot, you're going to want to get those strongholds and then those black sites. Those are going to be crucial for the end game and even throughout the game itself. Once you go to a stronghold and complete it, you'll be given a black site key, as well as a free loadout, some UAVs, airstrikes, mortar strikes, and a bunch of stuff to pick up off the ground as well. You'll be getting a mini UAV around that area, so if there's any teams there, you can help them get cleared out before you move on to the black site. Now the black site is definitely very important to getting those 5 wins, because once you defeat the Juggernaut and you complete it, you'll be given durable gas masks, which have a lot longer lifespan in the gas, as well as the advanced UAV, which is probably the most important thing to get in this game, especially for the end circles. The advanced UAV will give you a directional full UAV that is constant and not throwing the enemy through waves, so you'll have a 24/7 view of exactly where they're going and what they're looking at, which at the end circle, when there's just a giant cluster of enemies shooting at each other, it will be really good for positioning, moving, and finding out where those players are. As well, the black site gives you a ton of airstrikes, mortar strikes, and other things as well. So just overall, the black site is very crucial for having a better advantage at the end of the game. Now for the fourth tip is rotations, and I cannot stress enough how important good rotations are, especially towards the end of the game. Now it's really hard for me to describe exactly how to do good rotations because every game and every scenario is different, but you're really going to want to communicate with your team and look at the enemies around you and see where exactly would be the best push if you have to push into another team, or the best rotation towards a circle if you're going there in the middle of a hot gunfight. My best tip for rotations is always finding the less likely place for there to be other enemies so you can get there and rotate and hold players off. If there's people coming to you from the storm, having a good position and high ground will definitely be a great option to make sure that people cannot push into you. Another thing that's crucial for rotations that I see a lot of people make the mistake for is when it comes to rotating to other players and rotating into gunfights. So a lot of people I've seen who are trying to do the new contract just play low and play very slow and don't engage anything until the end of the fight, which is not a good idea because from my experience, the best matches with the best outcomes will be the ones where you and your team are pushing other players and pushing other teams in a smart way, so by the end of the game there are less teams still alive. The matches I've played where I played slow to just not get any kills and wait till the end, there was always more people alive than when I was pushing and getting maybe 50 kills with my whole squad combined. So definitely rotate towards players that have a low advantage. Get those people at the edge of the map with the most wanted because they're mostly just 1 or 2 people. And just overall play aggro but smart because you're going to want to get as many people out of the way for the end circle. And now for the 5th and final tip, this is going to be your class setup. Now the class setup that you have is very crucial for the end of the game, and there's many ways that you can make these as best as possible. My first tip is to always have 2 separate loadouts with your long medium range and your medium short range guns. So if you cannot get to a loadout, you can still buy your first and second weapons from the buy station, so then you can play the game without your perks but still have both your guns. For the long to mid range weapons, I always recommend the TAC 5, the RPK, the RAL MG, and the Signal 50 as some of the best guns for the long to mid range. And for your short range classes, the Kastov 74U, the Fennec, the Lockman Sub, and the X13 Autos are great choices for your close range weapons. If you guys are interested, I actually posted a video yesterday on the best class setup to help you guys get your 5 wins for the Nuke contract, so you guys can always check that out as well. The link will be down in the description. So here we have it, guys. These are 5 of my best tips to help you guys get your 5 wins for the Nuke contract. Give all these tips a shot and let me know down in the comments what you guys think of these and if you have any tips of your own. But with all that said and out of the way, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys did, you're always welcome to hit that like button to show support for all things Call of Duty here on the channel. And if you guys have not already, you're also welcome to subscribe to the channel as well, so you don't miss out on future Call of Duty videos here on the channel. With all that said and out of the way, once again, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. My name is Scotty, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.